Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And today, I managed to find 3 home run opportunities of 20% plus, and 2 of them actually jumped 20% plus in a matter of 5 to 10 minutes after the bell. So it's all about timing and execution and maximizing the opportunities, and that's something you can become part of too. The link is down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. So here we are with ContextLogic Inc WISH Stock, WISH Stock. Now, WISH Stock continues to pull downwards. Now, I've talked about this in the previous videos. I talked about how this pulled back, ran back up. If it didn't hold above $15, if those of you that have been watching these videos, we've been following this together, it was going to get rejected, and it did. And the reason being that it rejected quicker than anticipated is because of the fact that those that bought down here were taking profits. Those that bought on the way up here at probably averaged down or held their same position and try to break even or cut their losses at a smaller amount, or as they averaged down, took profits as this went up. So the stock was very fragile at these levels, and it needed to break beyond it, build some consolidation, and go higher to reach newer highs. Well, there you go. It's been pulling downwards, right? Now, same thing happened here. As this pulled back here, some investors either averaged down or actually bought shares and sold at a profit or broke even, because as soon as it reached that level, which was an important resistance level, 1034, there was a rejection, and it's pulling downwards again. Now, I stated that the bulls have came with some strength here. It wasn't looking like a bull flag, or a bull trap, but it was something to be aware of, because that's how bull traps happen, right? We've seen it jump up, pull back pretty fast. We've seen it jump up, consolidate, pull back pretty fast. And I stated, with this jump, let's watch carefully. And for 3 days straight, it was in a bull run, and just as fast as it went up, it's been going down. Now the question is it going to retest these lows or break through them? Because if it does, we have some levels of support to keep in mind. Now, the first thing is the support level based off today's low, and that's 917. If that gets broken through, the next support level is the most recent low of 883, and then beyond 883 would be 850 and $8, guys. I want you guys to keep that in mind moving forward, going into next week and even next month for the next following days and weeks ahead. Now, what do the bulls need to break through to reach newer highs? Well, they need to break through this resistance level first, and that's 936, turn it into a support and start pushing upwards. But that does not signify that they've gained strength or any control over the chart, and we're back in bearish territory, right? I don't have the 50-day moving average pulled up, but we're below it, and the 50-day moving average lets us know on what side of the chart we're in, and we're in bearish territory. Now, if 936 is accomplished to be turned into a support, the next goal is the highest point of the day. And after the pre-market, in the first 30 minutes of the day, it went to a high here of 961. And that's what the bulls would need a breakthrough to continue the momentum, keep on pushing higher, and work their way towards $10 and then back up to 1034, guys. I think that's a very significant resistance level moving forward to let us know where the momentum is going. And right now we're going the opposite way, downwards. And the question is, what's the next support? Will we retest these lows, or will we see new lows? I want to ask that question to all you guys that are watching. What do you feel? Do you think this is going to bottom out here and consolidate, or continue going lower, or reverse and start to reach newer highs and new resistance levels from these areas? If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning. And I want to invite you to join us if that's something that interests you. The link is down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us over at the Discord. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I've talked about before since it was at $38, and we're going to look at its price action since then and how it's reacted. But before we look at that chart and everything about it and that ticker symbol, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together through the volatility of the market. Today, I managed to find 3 home run opportunities of 20% plus. On the day, we went 3 for 3 with these stocks. So these were the stocks we were watching: NRXP, ACOR, and MDGS. Okay, MDGS was our top performer early on in the day, and our best performer in the whole entire day was NRXP. So we're going to look at this in just a moment and how these charts reacted. And if this is something you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. So NRXP, we talked about it as it was falling. It jumped up from those lows all the way up to $22 and some change, nearly a 15 to 20% plus jump in just a few minutes. It fell down, hit lows around the $16 mark and low 17s, and took off for the rest of the day, guys. Forget about this large jump here towards the end of the day. Just from that point forward, within about an hour and a half, this stock jumped up nearly 20% plus. But for the day, it had a highest point of 50% plus. This was phenomenal. Now, the other ticker symbol was MDGS, and we caught this one in the pre-market as it was pushing upwards, consolidated, took off, and gave about 20% plus in just a few minutes, guys. From those lows to those highs. Pulled right back down, and then right at the bell, took off and gave a highest point of 30% plus, guys. This was a phenomenal way to start the day. And through the volatility, it gave jumps of 10 to 20% throughout that whole entire 3 times of dips and runs, dips and runs, dips and runs. I mean, this was filled with opportunity afterwards, as well as it was pulling downwards, presenting itself as another opportunity of 5 to 10%. Now we got ACOR. We caught this one in the pre-market as it was falling, and it pulled down to lows here of about 510, 515, and then it took off for a highest point of 20% plus. This was phenomenal as well. As the day rolled out, ACOR in just a matter of minutes, about 10 minutes, ran 20% plus. So my goal daily is to try to catch stocks with momentum that can run in just a few minutes, guys. In just a few minutes, like MDGS, ACOR. Now this one turned out to be a little bit different, but in just about 3 minutes, it gave about a 10 to 20% plus opportunity as well. This one was pretty fast and on a blink of an eye, but it all happened so fast. It pulled down, but the rest of the day, it had momentum from that bottom. It's all about catching the dip, selling the rips. I know it sounds really easy to say, but it is possible, and it takes patience, dedication, and it's all about timing and execution. And this is something you can gain access to if you're interested. And like I said, we look forward to having you join us over at the Discord. Now, the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is TWTR, Twitter Inc, guys. This is a stock I've been talking about since $38. It ran 50% plus, pulled back down, and took off to a high here of $80 and some change. Now, this stock tends to fall pretty fast on overreactions, right? You could see that there every single time, and you could see it every single time an overreaction happens. Twitter Inc falls pretty fast, but just as fast as it falls, it runs upwards. So the question is, will there be another overreaction, or did a slight one just happen? So I'm going to be watching for consolidation or further weakness. I'm not really going to pay attention if it goes up higher in strength, because this has ran a lot since $49. It's nearly up almost 100%, guys. A few more dollars and it reaches that. This is right now between 50% plus up, and it's something to watch, okay? Twitter Inc., if it falls in the next coming weeks or even month to the downside and ends up anywhere between that support level of $64 and down here at 55 and then all the way down to $49, it could present itself as an opportunity based off analysis ratings and the growth and expansion of this company, guys. Now, 2020 was not a great year for them, but quarterly they're coming back up towards the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, and earnings has been pretty spectacular, and it just continues to push upwards, guys. There's a lot of room for Twitter to continue to grow, and through every single overreaction, it's presenting itself as an opportunity. So if you don't have Twitter on your watch list or you didn't pay much attention to it, it's definitely a stock to keep in mind moving forward. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm just here to share with you guys the stocks I'm watching and why I'm watching them. In no shape or form am I telling you to buy, sell, or hold any of these positions, but I am here to enlighten everyone. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.